Things seem to be quieting down in Minneapolis following weeks of unrest over the death of George Floyd. The calls to dismantle and reimagine the police department are only ramping up at this hour. Joining us now to react is Minnesota native Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow. He's also the author of What Are the Odds? That you can grab now. Mike, thanks so much for coming back on here. You know, thinking about this, just not too long ago, we're talking about Minneapolis. Now a lot of the conversation shifted over to Atlanta. But I know that there are still calls for change in your home state there, in that specific city of Minneapolis there. What are you hearing about the people's efforts, if you will, to dismantle the police department there?
Well, all of us, obviously that's crazy talk. And even the ones that live down there, my friends that all live down there, a lot of them got their businesses ruined. I mean, they're going, what else can they do to us? I mean, what else can these poor governor and mayor and all these, it's just terrible. It's not even common sense, and they have no answers. They just put things out there, and yeah, there's things that need to be done, but they nationally, and I believe that's just not give immunity to detainment for police officers. If they commit a crime, you bring them in like everybody else right away to investigate, and that's what the public doesn't know. We're still living in 40, 50 years ago, where now we have head cams, we have body cams, we have cell phones, and let's use that technology and get the criminals gone. But you can't. I mean, most people are good people in every walks of life, and to get rid of there's just a lot of concern, worry. Like I've been getting calls. What are we going to do now if they do this? It's bad enough for them. Terrible.
Has it calmed down there, Mike, in that area?
Yeah, it's kind of like a sadness has fell over the area. It's a sadness. It's like, what happened? I think a lot of that. You still have people trying to instigate stuff and bring stuff up, but it's calmed down, and it's like I say, it's more of a sadness now, like the aftermath, and that's that's what I'm getting. Like, what do we do now? What do we do? How could this happen? How could all this have happened because of our leadership?
Yeah. Sure, absolutely. I want to ask you, too, if you could react from news of the day. The president here expected to sign an executive order on really a law enforcement. But again, as you were talking about there, instead of defunding the police, it seems as if they're going to add money to the police department and support law enforcement. What are your thoughts on that? And the president, I know you've been an avid supporter of the president. He's stepping up here in efforts to help law enforcement.
I haven't seen or heard what he's gonna put out there, but I guarantee it's going to be a great common sense solution to this problem. And I've been saying since the beginning, we just have to have our technology that use the technology we have now. I mean, those officers that killed him, they should have been brought in right away, but you can't under the way things are currently. It's an internal investigation and all these things, and I think. Just new policies will be put into place with more money, with better training, and I think the president's going to it's going to be absolutely the most common sense. That's what he's gifted at. Here's a problem, here's a solution, and what will it manifest to? And I'm looking forward to hearing about it today. It's going to be amazing.
He is the author of What Are the Odds? Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow. Thanks so much for coming on. Good to see you, Mike. Stay safe out there, okay? Yep, anytime. All right, turning now to the latest on the coronavirus. The CDC is out with a new report on